Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a design. It is inspired by my lovely work colleague Jill. She has this beautiful coat that is this colour yellow and it has purple flowers on it. And before we went into lockdown, I actually took a picture of her coat because I looked at it and went, do you know, I just see a nail design with that coat. In fact, I've done this to a few of my colleagues. They've walked in an outfit and they've had a particular colour combination. I've just gone, that looks really good. I like that. I can do a set on that. So this one is for my lovely friend Jill and her beautiful coat. So I am using Glitterbels and this is Buttercup, which I think is an appropriate name for it. It is a beautiful yellow. I'm putting it up more than I would normally for an ombre because we are going to put a core powder over the top, which is the sugared almond you can see on the screen. So the pinky and the thumb are both going to be ombres with the buttercup and the sugared almond. Now the middle finger is going to be a full coverage of buttercup. See, I'm starting to get the hang of the Glitterbels a bit more. In fact, with these sets, the next few that I've been doing, it's really started to flow again for me. I don't know, I've kind of... Stagnated is the wrong word because it's not like haven't had the ideas. It's not that I haven't been sitting down to do bits, but I think it's because my amazing husband is here. He's off work. We've got a really long weekend again. So we're tag teaming it and it just means that I can sit there. He'll take the kids out into the garden and I can just focus on what I'm doing. And I've bashed out so many sets over the last couple of days. It's got my flow back. It sounds weird not having your confidence, but I'm used to working on quite a few people. You know, I do a few sets a week at least, and so obviously I'm not doing that anymore. And yeah, I have been struggling a lot over the last few weeks with just, yeah, doing a good set that I've got sat back and gone, yeah, I'm happy with that. I like that. Okay, so we're just doing a ombre on the thumb as well. And then we are going to come in with this lovely purple and yellow glitter. And I haven't got a clue where I got it from. I know it came from eBay. Because it's really old glitter. I know I've had this for a long time, and it's before I found companies like Glitter Stella, Glitter Fairy, Smileys. So I know that it came from eBay, but I have not got a slightest clue which seller it was. I mean, it goes a lot back further than my purchase history does. So I don't know. I'm really sorry, I don't know. But I'm sure, you know, you could find one similar that's... Hey, you could even mix it yourself. Yeah, I haven't let the kids loose on any glitter mixing. I've got so much glitter to get through. At the minute, I'm just like, no, I need to get through the stuff on my table of wonderment. I found space. Because one of my cats has also decided she likes the table of wonderment. Well, she likes to walk through the table of wonderment in order to get to the window behind where she likes to sit. Now, this just looks into a conservatory. As to why she doesn't want to sit on one of the other windows where you've got a much better view, I don't know. But it's causing some fun because she keeps knocking everything over. So I made her a little walkway. I don't speak cat. I'm pretty certain she doesn't speak human, but we seem to have made an understanding with each other to kind of aim for those bits. I don't know. I made some gaps and she's using the gaps. But yeah, I'm just trying to plough through quite a lot of sets whilst I've got some time off and I've got my hubby here, just to, yeah, get back on top of things. He's been brewing today. So it always looks like the house is on fire, but it's not. It's just all the steam from the brewing in the conservatory. So he's a happy bunny now because he's just brewed some more beers. The wine he's made is absolutely fantastic. That is going down very nicely. 23 litres of wine he made, and the kit costs 22 quid. So that's less than £1 a bottle of wine. What? Yes. Don't ask me to work those maths out because I don't know. I can't do it. But yeah, that's what. Unfortunately, you can't make gin, which is a shame. But you know, that's what Tesco's is for. He makes a very good cider though as well. So on both of these nails, I'm coming in with this unknown beautiful glitter, and I'm just putting it on the tips because, again, I am going to use the cover powder and ombre over the top of the glitter. Yeah, it didn't quite go. I found ombreing over the colours was fine. I'm kind of wondering whether or not I should have put a layer of clear over the top of this glitter before I put the core powder on top, because it didn't flow as well. One nail didn't go so bad, but you will see on the index finger, it really wasn't that great. And because I'm trying to like take some product off, but you can't because it's stuck into the glitter. So I think if I'm going to do it again, like I say, I did like it, but I think you need a smoother base. You know, learn by my mistakes. That's what I do next. But I love the sugared almond with the yellow. It's beautiful. Sugared almond, see, I'm not normally a nude kind of person. Well, that sounds a bit wrong, doesn't it? for the cover powders, this is quite soft, and I do like this one. I do like this one. I say the one from Moira, as you will have seen in previous ones, it's a lot darker, and unless you are a very lovely tanned person, it's way too dark for me. I am not a tanned person whatsoever. Moving on from that mental image. This is all in real time, so you're just watching me work. So once I've done all the ombre parts, I do speed it up for the index finger and the thumb because it's just repeating exactly the same as what I've just done on these two fingers. But yeah, once I've ombreed them, I will then go ahead and cap them. Then I will file them, and then we will move on to the next fun part. Yeah, you see what it sinks into the gaps, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because the bead on this one was a little bit wetter. So yeah, so I'm watching this as well now, trying to work out what, because this finger wasn't too bad, but the next finger, the next time I tried it, it was, and I'm wondering if it was the ratio of the bead, maybe, or maybe it is just the fact I just went in with too big a bead, and yeah, see, even that was too much, really. Oh, then we got some glitter in the wrong place. We like glitter, just not where I don't want it. But this one doesn't go too badly. I was quite happy with this one. I'm just going to poke it a bit more. Am I done now? Am I done? No. Ah, yes. When I looked back at this pinky finger round the oh no. Talking absolute bunkum. I decided to show you some capping. Because I don't really do a lot of, showing capping in videos. But actually, I quite like watching people cap. Capping is a nemesis for me. I know it's bizarre, from all the complicated stuff you can do, capping would be the one. But I would forever get the clear stuck in my brush. And it wouldn't be every time, it would be sometimes. And trying to work out what the hell was going wrong and why does it do that. My sister is learning acrylics at the minute. Obviously, she has me as a teacher. So we've had lots of WhatsApp one-to-one sessions on this. But she's the core powders, she's been doing a great job on, but she was saying to me the other day, she said the clear, she says, it just is constantly stuck in the brush. She says, I just cannot get on with the clear. I just don't understand, which instantly made me feel better because I was like, yep, no, I understand this one. But in the last few weeks, possibly a bit longer than that, but all of a sudden in the last couple of weeks, it's just felt natural. It's just, I just go in it and I get the bead right and it just goes on and it's not getting stuck in my brush. And it's been longer than a couple of weeks, but before I'd have to like consciously be watching what I'm doing and thinking about and trying to get it right. But now it's just flowing. It's like it's clicked now and it's just in my automatic. So I'm really chuffed. I know that sounds ridiculous. It's, but it's been a real battle for me and I'm properly chuffed. I finally, watch me cock it up now, but I'm finally feeling my flow with it. I'm chuffed. Yeah, practice. Now for the middle finger, obviously the whole of it's got to be capped because it is a design powder. It's just a coloured powder. There's no strength in it whatsoever. But with the other fingers, because half of it is already in a core powder, I only have to cap the bottom. Ooh. So I've sped this up now because I'm just going to do exactly the same. You see what I mean? It's. I think it's just far too big a bead. I should have started with a much smaller bead near the edge where I was going. And you see now I'm just making a mess. I'm trying to scoop it out. I've realised at this point I've got way too much. But it's stuck. It is absolutely stuck in that glitter and I cannot get it off. And you're at that point when you just go, oh, really? Really? I was doing so well. Ugh. But hey, it's learning. This is not something I normally do. And that's the whole point of this. Another step in the journey. I won't say we've mastered capping. We have at least become comfortable with capping. It was a bit like prepping nails. You had to think about every single step you did. And then all of a sudden it just clicks and you don't have to think about it. You know what you're doing. You know your filing routine. As soon as you have your filing routine in place, and mine is exactly the same as the other techs. I've watched them on YouTube, sidewalls, free edge, round the cuticle, all of that. But once you get that ingrained, that it just becomes natural to you, it changes everything, because then you're not concentrating on that, you're concentrating on other bits, and you can advance your techniques, you can advance what you do, because you don't have to think about that particular bit anymore. Hopefully that just made sense. The husband's not paying any attention to me. So there we go. We've done those. The rest of the fingers have been capped. And now we're going to come along with a bit of stamping. Because you're looking at these and going, well, yes, they're yellow, Shona, but I'm not seeing any flowers. The flower is coming. And I was properly chuffed with this. Again, with the stamping, I've said before, Trey has been an immense help with stamping. And yeah, it just flowed today. First one, off the bat, straight in there. Job's a good one. Done. Oh, I need to give my nails some TLC. We're nearly there. Nearly time. There you go. See, look. Perfect. Straight on there. Job's a good one. And then we're going to come to the best part of any design. I'm not promoting that particular brand of top coat. It's for a practice hand. I am not going to use my expensive top coats on a practice hand. This stuff, you know, you grab it for a couple of quid off eBay or AliExpress and places like that. I don't know why I'm showing it you twice. Maybe it's a case of deja vu. Oh dear. Or maybe I've just lost the plot by this point and genuinely couldn't remember if I had pointed out the fact it was top coat time. Oh, anyway. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!